has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Hey there, this is Mike from Quinn Media and Quinn Games, here to play some Darkest Dungeon. Haven't gotten my hands around the mid-July update that added a little bit more difficulty, a new character class called the Houndmaster, and some interesting new features. This game is a good 2D, like, scroller dungeon crawl that looks to destroy you in every way. It's a really interesting game. I got to see it at PAX East in 2014. Really liked what they had going with it, and have just been able to get to playing it. So I'd like to show. Let's see. Let's get rid of these because these are all old saves, and we'll start new.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient, pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path, you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
I have to say they still don't have a full release date out yet for it. You can get it on Steam for the early start program. It's like $19.99. It's quite a good deal for what you can play through the game, and I'm really anxious to see like what keeps coming out. I can only imagine it's harder. The thing is that there's been so many updates that I keep playing from the beginning just to see them all, and I don't get too far into the game. And also, I don't want to spoil too much of it for me when the full version does come out. But it's a very interesting game, and if you're an RPG fan and a dungeon crawler fan, like, this game is definitely worth a look for sure. All right, let's get going. Okay. There we go.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead. Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. This expedition at least promises success.
Now you saw that little glowy halo over my knight here for 3. That's actually positive, like, mental points you can have. If this stress meter fills up, people start going nuts and can gain traits that are negative and could possibly hurt the other party members and make them go nuts. It's a really interesting mechanic.
Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places. An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Yeah, we're gonna stun the big guy. Always stun the big guy. Just keep stunning the big guy. It is very handy to have skills.
How quickly the tide turns.
You see, that really upset my people, stressed them out a little bit.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Have to do some big damage before this guy wipes us out. This is just like the tutorial on how to do things, and I'm getting my ass whooped here. Yeah.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Yeah, let's get to town quick. This is good. It means any books and stuff that I come across, this guy's probably going to go hopping on it, whether it's trapped or not. That's good. To resist bleeding. That's 5 virtue chance. Okay, those aren't too terribly bad. But every mission you do, each of your characters will have the opportunity to pretty much gain positive and or negative traits. Assuming they live.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Okay. Come on, places.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
I'll have plenty of opportunities to fill that. No, this is just the story. And Stagecoach, this is where you're going to hire all your new people. All these buildings, you'll have a chance to upgrade. As you go and do explorations in the dungeons, you'll make money. You have chances to, like I said, upgrade all these. Each of them provide abilities to heal your characters, as well as try to treat their mental illnesses, increase their skills, weapons, and quests.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
And we have Vel.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
And here's one of our upgrade screens. Here's the number of available heroes to 3. This is very handy because the more heroes you have to possibly hire, the better.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
Okay. So these guys, they're not doing too bad. Can't get into anything. Okay, let's just embark.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
Alright. Just the initial quest. Wipe out anything in any of the rooms. So. It's also cool that as you gain party members, depending on what you put in your party, you will gain special skills. Also, your party is lined up from right to left. So the person, like the healer that I have on the left, you want her in the back.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
And this is kind of a crapshoot. You definitely want torches. Being in the dungeon in the dark, while the rewards are great, causes a lot of mental stress. Having a few of those is good. We'll go with one of these. And the money that you spend, it's like a one-time buy. Whatever you have left over does not get given back to you. You definitely want some food. Let's go with one more of those. We'll go from there. And we'll see if luck is on my side in this first quest. I have had a game where I've been wiped out
The
very
fiend
first
must
mission.
be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
So yeah, you can also switch party members on the fly. Or switch out their order. I don't want to do that right now, but let's see, you know what? Let's go here. Oh, I've never seen that before. Confession booth. You go in. Good enough. And my plague bearer who looks like a plague doctor who looks like a pterodactyl. Oh yeah, there we go. Grape shot blast for this guy is like the best skill the guy's got. Hey. mentioned before.
Such a
Oh my
terrible
god.
assault cannot be left unanswered.
It's very helpful to have abilities that hit more than one person. Because these people will tear you apart so quick. Let's do this again. Why is my cleric not coming?
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Good. If you do get whittled to 0 hit points, like my second guy here is very close, you don't die, but you're on death's door, meaning that another shot could possibly end him if you don't heal him quick. Resist. There we go. We knocked out that other. You gotta hit them, that makes them die.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Looks like they upped the healer's ability to heal, which is nice.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Alright. Here's our light meter up at the top, as you can see with the torch. As that gets down, combat gets harder. People go a little crazy when it gets really, really dark. They get frightened. But as long as you keep the torches going, that isn't a problem. Like I said, on the flip side,
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
yeah, the light's fading. Yeah. You get greater rewards as the light goes down. But, you know, that's. Okay, well, we gotta go to all the rooms anyway. Great, thanks. At this rate, I almost think damage is a little bit better in this case. Of course, when they resist, it doesn't help.
How quickly the tide turns.
Good, hopefully that'll kill those guys soon. Oh, boy.
A devastating blow. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Or nickels or dimes. Good, at least this guy's like shooting at a wall or something. Alright, come on. Apparently my guy's adept at shooting at walls too. Okay.
confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yeah.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
You know what? Let's see, can I get this to her? Yes. Speed her up so she can do healing a little faster. Who needs a bandage? Light again. We're gonna pass by that because it was trapped. Any more rooms? Okay. Yeah.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
We go battle. Alright, let's grape shot these guys. Yep. A few more help windows than I remember, which is good. Only hit this guy. That guy does the worst damage. Yes. Teach them how to read, and it kills them.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Don't knock my victories, Holmes.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
I guess showing insects how to read is really harmful to them. I guess I've never tried that before. Oops. Good, we need a couple. Alright, one last room. Oh. The dude spills his drink all over his nice armor and it disappoints him, man. I guess it is stressful to go to the cleaners. Quarrel. I have no quarrel. Alright, that was a good shot. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna teach these bastards to read. Look at that.
perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
That's the death's door I was talking about. Interesting that. Weird. I have to get by the corpses to get to him. Okay, well that was good.
This expedition at least promises success.
Yeah, let's get to the hamlet. By the skin of my teeth, my cleric lived. That's crazy.
Room by room, hall by hall, we reclaim what is ours.
And these things on the bottom here are all upgrade materials, while the collected treasures are all things to pay for, obviously. And let's see what fantastic things we got. Rabies. That's always good. That one's actually very useful. And a note, when you first get heroes, they start off as level 0. You have to put them through a quest first, and then they become a class by the seams of it. Their apprentice. Let's return to town.
The poor caretaker. I fear his long-standing duties here have affected him.
Tavern is unlocked, and so is the abbey.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The abbey calls to the faithful.
Yeah. What bites here is almost all my people are really messed up. However, my healer and my rogue here are probably the worst off. Let's see. Let's prayer. Of course, these things cost a lot of money too. But worth it to keep your people in good condition so they don't go nuts killing your own team. Let's...
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
There are also skills that your characters can get where particular, like a bar or a brothel, will improve their mood, or meditating or whatever will improve their stress a lot more than others. And this guy here will always be in something blocking you off too, because, you know, not everything can be easy. Let's see, Ronald here. You know what, let's see what we got in our stagecoach. Oh, we got another rogue and a leper. Let's risk it, why not? We'll send Reynold to the bar. Oh, this guy is one of those. He can only pray for stress relief. I should have remembered that. Oh, and I already sent her there, so he's stuck in there. So let's take him.
Elusive, evasive, persistent. Righteous traits for a rogue.
What is that? Trinket. Those are good. Well, I'm going to end it here. Hopefully you enjoyed the first look at Darkest Dungeon. I will be playing this more often, in probably 30-minute to an hour intervals. Feel free to stay tuned, and I'll make these updates hopefully every couple of days. And hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again. This is Mike from Quinn Media and Quinn Games. And I'll see you in a bit.